Hey everybody, welcome back. Hey, one of the last days here, I think towards the end of November, that's going to be in the 60s, and I'm going to go ahead and change the oil in my van. It's there, and hey, 1 ton, 12 passenger van. But what I was going to do is show you guys something on these. Let me flip it around here. Oh, don't forget, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thanks. The filter, yeah, I painted in my boots. Oil filters, there's a lot of people that change oil a lot, have different opinions on this. Mine, if you can, I pre-fill the filter if it's sitting in an orientation that you can. On this van, it sits up and down like that, so we're good on that. But granted, it's not going to hurt to do, like when you change oil, it's not that big of a deal. I just prefer to oil fill it if you can. But if you see that orange all the way around, there's that orange piece in there, that's a little rubber flapper. And on this one, it's not a big deal because the oil filter sits like this. But on any of the filters that sit in any other angles, that flapper is what keeps your filter full of oil. And so it's there for a reason. So if possible, yeah, this gasket seals it to the engine, but that one in there keeps the filter full of oil. So if at all possible, I always try to fill it up, and unless it's sitting like that, if it's sitting a little bit to the side, I'll still put some down in it that, so I can still put it in there. But, I'll show you under here. Let me go ahead and fill this thing up without spilling an enormous amount. It's not overly easy to do one-handed. Oh, look at that. There we go. I'm just conditioning the driveway now. Hey, look, something else people say is you don't need to put a little bit of oil around that filter. Well, I don't know. I just grew up learning I learned how to do it where you did that, and I made a mess here. That's okay. And if you have one of these vans, this one's got the 5.4 in it. If you have one of these, it is, I'll take you down underneath here with me. If you have one of these vans, it is, they use oil. Like, there's no leaks under here. Let me get down here. I already got the oil drained out of it. But, like, there's the oil filter. Where's it at? There, you can cut it in there. There we go. There's the oil filter that's on it. But there's not any, any leaks down here. But this thing goes through about 2 quarts of oil between oil changes. So, that's just, there. Sorry about that noise in the background. My air compressor just kicked on. I forgot to shut it off. Let's see if this is how tight this was. Oh, good gravy. That one's a little tight. They shouldn't be that tight. Good night. Whew. Somebody put that one on tight. And that someone would be me, because I did the last oil change. I've done every oil change on it since I've bought it. So I can't get mad at anybody but myself. I did that one. But show you here. Yummy. That drain out a little bit. And if I get bad angles, I'm sorry, but I got my phone pretty close to my face here, and with my glasses I can't tilt my head up enough to get to the part of my no lines that I can see it well. So it's just kind of an orange blurry fuzzy thing. So, but reason why I was wanting to show you, make sure that gasket I showed you on the other one, make sure it's still on this filter. Because, let me get my rag. Occasionally, let me see if I can get you in there or not. And this is part of the reason why sorry for the wonderful camera work. There we go. Alright, there you go. Generally it's okay, but some of these, this part right here, which this is warm, I had it running earlier. I don't like to change them cold unless I have to. But that sometimes if you put them on dry, that gasket sticks here when you take it off, when you take the old oil filter off. And double gaskets, you know, they're not better. Double gaskets do it bad. And I'm trying, sorry for the camera work, I'm trying to reach the other filter because I didn't move it far enough. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Yeah, I got it all nice and greasy and well, oily, not really greasy. But, and normally I get these as tight as I can get them by hand. This one's a little rough since it's all early. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now let's slide out of here. Excuse the camera work. Okay. Well, if I ain't made you dizzy yet. Whew, okay. Alright. And I already did the air filter. This particular one takes 5W20, 5 quarts, but I gotta go get a funnel, and I'll shut this off on here. There we go. And when I say I gotta get a funnel, I have to find the funnel. Oh, that's where I need to clean this place. If you've seen couple previous videos, I am working on here. You're gonna, and you might as well. There you go. I'm looking, or I've got a lot of the projects out of here. So, well, crud. Yeah, I don't know where my funnel's at. My funnel disappeared. That's all right. Let me get the stand here. This might be a little easier. Well, ain't no might to it. It will be a lot easier. But go get my generic $10 stand from the Walmart. Okay. All right. And if watching me fumble with the camera is too boring for you, then I guess go watch somebody else, I suppose. Not gonna hurt my feelings, but there's my trees. I need to go up a little higher here. See, this is the real stuff. There's nothing wrong with having edited videos and scripted and all that stuff. I mean, sometimes I kind of have an idea what I'm going to do a video about before I do it, but a lot of times I don't. Like this. I was just changing oil and I thought about that oil filter thing and it's like, you know what, that wouldn't be a bad thing to talk about. So, well, I failed miserably putting oil in the filter, and I can't find my funnel, so let's see how bad I do here. You guys see that? Let's see, there's that, yeah. You can see it. Let's see how bad this goes. Ain't too bad. I know watching me pour this oil is probably not as satisfying as watching some guy in a Lamborghini drive over water balloons with different colored stuff in it, but you know, hey. Somebody out there might like watch oil porn. Yeah, my videos are just kind of real life stuff. You know. And I'm not getting paid for any of this, so it's not the fanciest of stuff. There we go. Now, let me fire that up real quick and make sure the oil pressure goes up, and then I'll check for leaks, and we'll check the level. There you go. Well, we have oil pressure. Let me check for leaks. And that oil filter thing I was talking about pre-filling it, when you can, I've just noticed that the oil pressure, you know, after you change the oil, when you first start it up, the oil light comes on, the pressure gauge, if you have one, doesn't go up for a little bit. I've found that if you fill the filter, it gets pressure quicker. But like I said, you can't do that on all vehicles because some of them aren't set up that way, just because of the way the filter sets. But now something I do like to do on the ones that do sit weird is I'll go ahead and fill the filter up and then drain out till it's just dripping, and that way at least the media is already saturated, so when it does get oil in it, it's already saturated, so it just saves a few seconds. So let's see. I can't remember if this one takes 5 or 6 quarts. I put 5 in it. You'd think I'd write that down somewhere. Well, let's see here. Yeah. Try that one more time. There we go. All right, it's about, must be 6 quarts then, because it's about a quart low. So. Be right back. I got about a quart left in one of the other jugs that I have. There we go. And like I said, I already checked the air filter and filled up checked the antifreeze and everything and brake fluid, because I just happened to think about it when I seen the oil filter to make this video. So hey, I appreciate everybody watching. I got more stuff coming up. There, Thanksgiving's in a couple days, so my wife said she'd run the camera for me while I was showing people how to make noodles and the pies and stuff and the breads and stuff that I make. So, but it's an overcast day, but it's temperature's way too nice to be inside. So I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching, and more to come. See you later. Bye.